Yeah, so we're going to talk about what a function is right now. And you want to think about this in terms of an input becoming an output. So here we've got some doll parts in a box, and we're going to call those the input to our process. Those doll parts go to some kind of doll factory, and that is going to be our function, is the doll factory. Functions turn inputs into outputs. And then the output of the doll factory is a doll. A really simple doll. I'm not a great artist, but it's a doll. Anyway, that's our output. So in math, usually our input is called x and our output is called y, and our function is called f of x. So the problem comes if you have doll parts and your function isn't working well. It's not really set up right. So maybe you have some untrained workers in your factory and they don't know what to do with the parts. So what comes out is not the one thing that should come out, but maybe one thing, maybe something else. There's more than one possible output, then it cannot be a function. You want your factory to make one and only one thing, and you want it to make it well. And not, let's make this today, right? Because you have like benchmarks and things. You need to make a profit. You need to make what's selling well. If you're a doll factory, you should be making dolls, not some strange other things. So that's the difference between a function or something that's not a function. So my favorite example of this are zip codes. If you have an address, a specific address, that specific address has one and only one zip code. So if you have a function that takes addresses and finds the zip code, then you will get one input will give you one output, and that's a function. But if you take a zip code and try to get one address out, you can't do that because there are, hundreds or thousands of addresses that go with one zip code. So that would not be a function. So the zip code cannot be the input to the function to get out an output of an address. But an address can be an input to the function that would give you a zip code. Hopefully that helps you understand a little bit about what functions are and are not. Thanks. Bye.